So now I'm going to show you how can you upload your backend code into the render, okay? Or first you can use any of them, but I'm going to show you it render, how you can upload your database. First, you would be given all the code like config, controller, db folder, middlewares, models, routes, git ignore, package.log, package.json, and server, okay? By default, you won't be having this node module folder, okay? Because in GitHub, I didn't add this. What you need to do, you just need to go to cd backend, okay, and you're going to write npm install, and this will install all of your node modules and packages that you need, that is specified here, package.json. Okay, so .env, express, json web token, node mon, OpenAI API, which is the main thing that I have built this application on, and the express for server communications, and .env to handle all the environment variable. So npm install will install all of these packages, okay, file. And in the git ignore, make sure you will have this env and node modules is not selected, because I don't want to upload this sensitive information into my GitHub. So it is very important. If there is no env file, just create one env file using this .env, okay? And here I need to go to .env, and here as you can see, this is my API key. I'm gonna hide all the thing that is very important and it is sensitive data. You need to have your own OpenAI API key and MongoDB URL, okay? If you go to the MongoDB Atlas, let me show you. So MongoDB Atlas, and go to MongoDB Atlas multi-cloud database system, and just sign up with your Google account or any account that you have. So you just need to sign in, okay? Sign in. You just need to sign in and set up your MongoDB Atlas database, which works on online database as well, which will give you 500 megabyte of space, okay? So you're gonna sign in and try it for free. Okay, you can sign in with Google account or your GitHub as well. Next we need is the OpenAI API key. Just search OpenAI API key, and as you can see, OpenAI API key. And if you're just logged in, okay, if you are authenticated, as you can see, I'm authenticated with my account. If you're authenticated, you will give your secret key. If you just create a new secret key, it will create a new secret key for you, and you're gonna use that API references and API's key to this OpenAI API key. Okay, that is very simple. So MongoDB is also very important. You need to have an account on that MongoDB Atlas database. Just paste that thing and make sure you have your username and password is also set up there. And one important thing is JWT secret key, and you can give your own secret key, whatever you like. Okay, so by default I will not give you this information. This information is based on your own. You will just set up on it, and in the documentation also I have mentioned it properly how you can do that. After this setup is done, you just need to go to dashboard.render.com, and here you just need to sign in using the GitHub. If you don't have, just make an account. And here in the new segment, web service, just go to web service, and here you need to add your own repository, because if you as you can see, you need to log in and GitHub account, and your GitHub will be added there. You need to just connect your account with the GitHub, and you see all the free repository here, okay? And this is the repository, Ultimate AI Content Image Generator project, which is I just here connect, and it will give you all the thing. The repository that I have connected it, and as you can see, it will give you API name, if you connected Ultimate AI MERN backend, and if you give your region, your branch, your source, it should be .node, and in the runtime it should be runtime as node, and start command node server.js. So how can you configure that? If you go to the package.json production level application, as you can see, this is the command they need, npm start, and which will start node server.js. Just copy this thing and just paste this out, okay? So when you do this, you will select a free version of it, and if you have any other option, advanced, go to advanced and add environment variable, and in the environment variable you're gonna add all of your Mongo URL, okay, your own Mongo URL, and this is very important, and add your JWT key, and add OpenAI API key. Here you will put your own API key for OpenAI, okay, and same for those as well. Just go to create web service and it will be done. After you do all of this stuff, you will have your Ultimate AI Teacher MERN backend, which is the backend of these applications, and it is backend is successful, and you just need to click on this. As you can see here, you can also configure your JWT secret MongoDB URL and your OpenAI API key. After you add those environment variable and do all the thing properly, as you can see, you can copy this thing and you can test it, and just write hello. As you can see, welcome to Ultimate AI. So you're gonna use this code in the client and in the source, in the features, and features here you need to go to the API, root API. Here you will be having your base API. As you can see, this is the thing that you're gonna paste here, ultimate. So Ultimate AI MERN backend. Okay, so this would be your backend URL. Just paste that. So after you do that, you just need to go to your client side now. So in the client side, what you should do, you just go to cd backend. So now you just need to go to cd client side code, because now we are in the client. As you can see, we are going into client, and we are in the client folder, and here you just need to write npm install again, npm install, because I won't be giving you all the node modules. As you can see, it will give you all the packages, libraries that I have used for React front side applications, okay, front end side. So all of the things, there are lots of packages and libraries that I have used. So make sure you do that first, and you need to run npm start to start your applications. If you go to the package.json, as you can see here, npm start will start your server. Okay, so front end code. So if you just run it, your application should work just fine. And then you do npm run build. So if you do npm run build to build your application for the production level application, and after you do that, as you can see, this build folder would be open, and just open reveal in folder, and you need to upload this build file. Okay, so you need to upload your build file to Netlify. So as you can see, you just need to drag this build file into your Netlify, and it should work just fine, and your client side would be really ready, and then you can change your site settings, site name, whatever you want there. So actually this is the documentation that I have showed you in video format, so that you can upload your backend code and front end code and run your full application from there. So till then, take care, bye bye. I'll see you in the next video.